let's get this shit together before we. All right. It's weird. My microphone is acting weird right now. Let me pull up IG, and then we'll get started with day two. Day two. Live. Start live video. Let's checking the connection. All right, so we're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. So today's vlog won't be as long as yesterday's. If you haven't checked out yesterday's, it'll be in the all the YouTube people. It'll be in the description, and for the folks watching on IG, you'll be able to click on the link in my description. It goes to my channel, and you'll be able to see yesterday's video from from there also. So day two of my 20-day cleanse, if you want to call it, raw foods. So mainly raw foods. So day two wasn't as bad as I thought it would have been. I woke up this morning and I was felt rested, felt well rested, and a normal morning, morning routine, and out the door. But was interesting. What was really interesting was what happened while I was at work today. Right. And mind you, this is only day two. This is only day two of the cleanse. And I had to use the bathroom twice before 10 a.m. 2 times before 10 a.m. So the schedule that I have laid out is 7, 10, 12, 2, 5, and 7. Those are the times that I take the 5 capsules. In between those, I'm doing breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack in between breakfast and lunch, and a snack in between lunch and dinner. Right. So this morning, most mornings I'm probably going to start off with the smoothie. So let me run through today's dietary thing, whatever it was you want to call it. I did about a cup and a half of warm water with lime. That was around 6, probably around 5:30, 6. Took and then 7:30 I did my smoothie. Did a strawberry banana dates and spring water. So at for snack, so I did snack around 10:30 ish. For snack, I did a pear, and I did probably about a handful of walnuts. And that held me over to lunch. So for lunch, I just had a kale salad, kale, apple, and carrot salad with a little bit of with a homemade dressing that I made yesterday. My snack after lunch was walnuts, and that was it. No, I did another pear, and then did about a handful of walnuts. Dinner. If you're watching on Instagram, you'll be able to see the picture that I posted. I did a cucumber salad, which was cucumbers, apples, and tomatoes with homemade dressing, and I did lightly sauteed kale with a garlic, quote unquote garlic oil dressing that I made up. I found I didn't make it up. I found the recipe online and I used that. So it was garlic, crushed red peppers, onions, and jalapenos. Right. So you put the oil in your pan, stainless steel, in your pan or glass. One of the two is fine in the pan. Sauteed the onions, sauteed the jalapenos. I got those nice and brownish. Dumped in the kale, added a little bit of sea salt and some crushed red peppers, and mixed it up there. So in total, I used the bathroom 4 times today, which they say that should be your normal. 3 should be the number of times you're going to the bathroom in a day. But today I did 4. And what was interesting was the fourth one. And the fourth one was really interesting. The fourth time I went to the bathroom, it, and I'm not exaggerating, it's about 15 to 20 seconds where stuff just kept coming out. It's like stuff just kept coming out. It wouldn't stop. And like, wow, this is really working, right? It's only day 2 and this shit is working already. So, overall, right now, I feel good. I was feeling a bit skeptical, if that's the word to use, a bit earlier, thinking whether or not I can even last through day 2. But I did push through it. Even when coming home, when I was preparing dinner and stuff, and cabinets were filled with stuff that I would usually eat, and I was tempted to say, you know what, nah, let me go ahead and cheat this one time. But as Stephen Covey says in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, habit number 2 is successful people begin with the end in mind, and that's that's my driving force. That's the reason why I'm doing everything in my power to continue on and push through, right? As I outlined in yesterday's video, some of the things that I'm trying to overcome from a health standpoint, and just by sticking to this path, right, I can and I stick to it. I can see, like, I can see the end result. And believe it or not, just even researching the different recipes that you can cook while you're on a raw food diet is kind of amazing. Some of the desserts. There was one dessert, like date balls. It was like 3 ingredients, right? You put it into a food processor and get it all, and you form it up and whatever, and put it into the freezer, take it out, and then eat it. So that's really inspiring to know that, hey, now that I'm no longer eating chocolate chip cookies, which was a vice for me, there's alternatives. That are not processed, using fruits that are made by God, come from Earth, right? They're not made in lab like chocolate chip cookies, right? So yeah, and another thing before I head out is, whenever you're going through some type of cleansing or detox, whatever the case may be, one of the things that's been extremely beneficial in reinforcing that I'm on the right path is listening to lectures on YouTube. You can go to YouTube. You can spend the rest of your lifetime watching videos on YouTube, right? But aligning with the philosophy of some of the health people out there, isn't I'll throw a couple out. Baby, I mentioned him yesterday. There's Dr. Laila Africa. There's Dr. Robert Morse, Morse. It's really interesting. He pushes a fruitarian diet, for reversing some of the ailments that people have, right? And anybody watching now, just watching after the fact, is to not get pulled in so many different directions, right? So if you're going through a detox or a cleanse for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, whatever the case, spend time watching what this person says is this and again, because that will just confuse me. right? And it's confused me before in the past when I've tried to do something similar. I'm hearing this price say you shouldn't eat this. This guy said, "Oh, grapes are bad." This one. So you stick to a particular philosophy, right? And then use biofeedback, right? Determine how, pay attention to how your body feels as you're making it. If you feel good, then you know you're in the right direction. If you feel bad, you got some reserves, then maybe there's something that you need to revisit. Right. So always just make sure that again you're reinforcing reading books, watching YouTube videos, right? And again, the meditation is a big piece of it, part of it. Some of the external stuff, doing hydrotherapy, some clay baths, and some even exercise, moderate exercise. It doesn't have to be something in the extreme, particularly when you're on a detox or cleanse. Depending which one you're on, you don't want to go too heavy on it. But even if you did some type of yoga, or some type of stretching, energy work, whatever the case is, just want to get. So not only are you doing the work internally, you're now massaging particular body systems and organs to get them open up to receive some of the nutrients that you're feeding into the body, right? So, all right, that's it for today. Thanks for listening in. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And actually, if you are going through a detox right now or some type of cleanse, if you have in the past, comment below and let me know, how did it work out for you. If you're going through one right now, kind of share with the community what you're experiencing and how is it going for you. And then if you plan to do one in the future, just let us know which one you plan on doing. All right. Again, be sure to subscribe, comment below. IG, I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Peace.